Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragoon X Omega I. Last episode we got the Omega rifle from the Neverborn's lair, and now Nika is ready to take the Neverborn on. I ended up getting one extra level with the Omega rifle, and that actually comes in handy. So I just got enough magic points to actually defeat the Neverborn. So it's a good thing I did get that extra level. Neverborn, I did count its hit points, and it actually is a little bit stronger than the Dragon Lord in the base game. It has about 50 more hit points. So the base game Dragon Lord, second form, has 150 hit points. The Neverborn has 200. So it's a good thing I got, like I said, that extra level that gives me just enough magic points to cast another aura tap spell. So in order to conserve MP to cast all those aura tap spells, we're going to be using a flare rather than the luminous spell to go through the Neverborn's lair, and we'll also be using pills to heal up on our way to the Neverborn. So we're going to just head back to Neverborn's lair using cloak at first, and then using the skunk spray. And one thing that we've done basically all that we can to ensure our survival. Well, one thing that that is out of your control, I guess, is just the random number generator and your ability to flee from battles. So you're not going to want to fight any battles going to the Neverborn, because you want to conserve all your resources. Sometimes I get lucky and I'm able to run right away. Other times I get really unlucky and it takes me all 6 attempts before I'm allowed to run away. And that, of course, makes things very difficult. So luckily these monsters on the outside, not a problem because we're so high level compared to them. But like I said, once you get inside, it's a different story. The strongest monsters in the game reside. I'll be showing the different way to go through the Neverborn's lair. It's a little, it's less complex. It's a little simpler. Actually, said the wrong thing. I said this place looks less complex than it is. Actually, it looks more complex than it is. In the last episode, I used the wrong words there, so I apologize. But yeah, you'll see basically in this route here that it's pretty much a straight shot. And here we are, off to bad luck already, not being able to run. So we enter the passageway in the northwest, and that puts us on a path that's just a straight path. And for the most part, it's just going to be a straight path. There's going to be one place where we make a turn, or there's a choice. So there we are, straight path. Go down the steps again. And here we have a choice. We're going to go to the left. Run from this mad render. Like I said, run from everything. And at this area, we're back in that room where there's the north entrance, the north passage that you can, takes you just an endless loop, and then the south passage in the middle. So we took the middle one. And I said this puts us right on the path to the final floor, where the Neverborn is. So this, like I said, looks familiar from last episode. And unfortunately, the most time in this episode is probably going to be spent walking to the Neverborn. This, it's a straight shot, but it's a very winding stop to the Neverborn. Full of lots of monsters that I unfortunately have some trouble, like I said, running from. So you wish you had trouble running from at the beginning, because at least then if you had trouble running At the beginning monsters, you have enough time to walk and regain some health. But here I'm going to have to exhaust, unfortunately, all my pills before I actually reach the Neverborn. And I have to use an aura tap before I actually fight the second form, final boss. Just like in Dragon Quest, it's going to be a two-part battle. In Dragon Quest, we fought the Dragon Lord in his humanoid form, and then we fought him in his dragon form. In this game, first we're going to fight Vesti, the Techno Goddess, and then the Neverborn after that. So nothing has changed on from Vesti, the Techno Goddess, and the base Dragon Lord form, the humanoid form. They'll still remain the same. Not much of a challenge. Like the main challenge comes from the Neverborn. It's a good thing we saw the stats on all these enemies in the last episode when I beat them. Because like I said, going through this episode, going through this time, don't want to waste any resources. Yeah. That mad vendor did not want us to pass. These things seem to have a pretty high encounter rate, so I wonder if they're using like the forest or swamp tile as their base. So if only you could just move those little green boxes. Could have had a few shortcuts to get to the Neverborn, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. So this will be much, much easier than the bonus episode. I won't be putting on a bonus episode. I didn't think I was going to, but defeating the Neverborn, seeing the ending actually took longer than I expected. So adding on the other two endings, or the slight variations of the endings, and a few other things, showing off the max stats, I had a little bit of time, so I will put out a bonus episode. This won't be the last episode, but it'll be the last episode for a while. Unfortunately, I'm about ready to go on vacation, and I won't be able to put that episode out until I get back. So, but I wanted to at least get out, the endings, at least one of the endings, so you can almost say the playthrough is complete. And then we see the Techno Goddess. Like I said, there's this one last treasure chest that is totally pointless. It has a uranium core in it, but can't do anything with it, so I wish it was something, better, maybe even like even if it was like a pill or something, have some use, but say now you just got something in your inventory that'll always take up room. So long have I waited for this, and now it comes. With taking your technology, I will learn the secret of genetics and finally bear my child. This doesn't make sense. I don't know what he whispered in my brain, but who is he? The Techno Goddess's Vesti is a female, so yeah, I'm not sure what this is referring to. Maybe they just, I don't know, but yeah, don't know, like I said. Now you could answer yes, and then you're given a chance to say yes again. If you do, then you get like a game over again ending. I will show that off in, like I said, the bonus episode. So here's Vesti. The best thing is you hope that she keeps trying to cast the PSI block, because as long as you have the Gamma armor, PSI block will never work on you. So it's good. Deal enough damage, since I took quite a bit of damage getting to Vesti. But before I finish her off, I'm going to cast the Aura Tap. And I finish Vesti off. And from her belly, quite gory, emerges the Neverborn. So I guess he's really not the Neverborn anymore, because he's technically born. The Neverborn being regenerated and reborn is basically going to be the plot of the next game, the sequel, Dragoon X Omega II. So we'll get to that game later. So I'm still doing my test run on it, finishing it off. And all you have to do is finish off the Neverborn to finish off this game. So there's not real any big strategy fighting the Neverborn. It's just basically attack and then heal when your hit points get low. Depending on how hard the Neverborn hits, you can get 1 or 2 attacks in on it before you have to cast the aura tap to heal yourself. So yeah, it's a very simplistic, simple battle. It's not like future Dragon Quests where you have access to buffs and debuffs, where you have a party where you're trying to synchronize each character's tactics to defeat the boss. Here's just a one-on-one, and if you have enough PSI to heal yourself, then you should win. Like I said, got very lucky that I got that extra level, because I'm going to end up using all of my PSI in this battle. Also, you see the importance of not using any PSI to cast like Luminous or any aura spells outside of battle, because your aura tap costs 10 PSI points to use. And so even just using like any other spell would have prevented one extra use of the aura tap, and I need all the aura taps I can to finally beat the Neverborn. So that extra level I did get came in handy. And like I theorized, I was keeping track of the Neverborn's hit points here as I was fighting it. The Neverborn has more hit points than the second form of the Dragon Lord. In the base game, the second form of the Dragon Lord has 150. So they basically gave this Neverborn 25% more hit points, a little more than 25%, so an extra 60. So we're getting down to the wire here. Got quite unlucky quite a few times. He hit very, very hard. But in the end, we managed to prevail. The Neverborn lies dead at our feet. We feel horrific pain filling our body. Finally, your immune system destroyed Dvin's nanomachines. Actually, we'll learn in the sequel that that's not true. But the point is, right now, the nanomachines that Dvin has installed in us to basically, stop our heart if we felt like betraying him, they no longer work. And that's going to be really important here, as we'll see in the ending. Because Lord Dvin being the tyrant, he's not going to be like, oh, well, you saved us, thank you. No, he's still going to try to get rid of us. Let's talk with some of these folks here. I'll talk with other folks in the bonus episode. I'll show off that bad ending and the other slightly altered endings as well. But yeah, pretty much everyone here is basically saying, is it over yet? Well, it's really over once we talk to Lord Dvin. So you've actually won, Nika. Yeah, but I'm still not finished, Dvin. You have no use to me. Die. Click. He presses the button to, I guess, release the nano machines on us. Ha, your nanos are gone. I'm no longer your slave. And finally, you will die. But, Lord Dvin's like, nope. You're gonna die. And he sicks his guards on us. But luckily, Duke August comes out to save us. Instead of being, but thou must, he's an, are you sure? We have to select to get into his mech. And together with Duke August, we defeat Lord Dvin's guards and Lord Dvin himself. And we get the ending. Dvin is dead and the Neverborn is defeated. But now that the threat of the apocalypse is gone, the nation of Dvin Conqueror will surely seek revenge. With no hope of defending themselves, the people of Amnathan realize that the Neverborn starship can provide a means of escape. Using the last space shuttle left on Anethan, the Meta Knight evacuates the populace to the starship, and they leave their beloved world of Shurek behind forever. In time, their descendants will find a new planet in which they can call home. Like I said, this will tie directly into the sequel, Dragoon X Omega I. But that is another story that we will get to in this Let's Play. It'll either be my next Let's Play or the one right after that. I'm almost done the test run, so I may just do a short little mini game in between to finish up that test run. While I finish up that test run, so but here we get the credits. So the people who worked on the hack, and like I said, we'll see the other endings, a slight variations in the bonus episode. But that'll do it for most of the playthrough. Like I said, we'll do the bonus episode where we show that other stuff off. I'll show the max stats of Nika at level 30. So I hope to see you then. Take care, have a good one. Thanks for following along. Bye.